So me and my mother are going to take another load of things to the 3rd Street Market to fill our antique store booth. I've washed up this stuff from the barn. We have some sprinklers, some toys, some broken shovels, and some more toys in the bottom. And a few old books over there. And I also have some other things that I've been wanting to take to sell. I figure we'll take this. And this. Should be another one somewhere. Yeah, that one. We'll sell that one too.
Now, did you want to keep this tray though? That went one of them.
Yes, I'll keep this tray because it has a bunch of interesting little goodies that I don't want to get rid of yet. But I figure we can put maybe $4 or $5 on most of those.
Yeah.
Just get rid of them. Because if I'm gonna be making, if I'm gonna have a nice toolbox, then I should probably make my own toolbox and not go with those cheap plastic ones. You know, I really like how I'm starting to use the storage unit for, what would you consider it, a staging area?
Yeah.
So I clean things, then I bring it here, and then we can just take an entire bin of stuff. I believe that's all for now. It's a nice little bit of stuff here. Also bringing this bit of a ladder. Might be kind of rustic, so someone might buy it for a craft or something. Who knows? People buy so much useless shit as it is. And got this whole bucket of toys. We'll probably put them into bags and like 25 cents per bag. Oh yeah, it did get kind of messed up.
I'm probably going to reverse how this is. Take this and set it there, and then put this over here.
Okay.
And we'll open it back up again.
Yeah. Ooh. Vintage refrigerant gauge. $6. Oh, that's cool.
So I'm not sure how this will work, but I think it leaves more space.
I agree.
The stuff in the back may be harder to get to, but we'll kind of go angled down in size.
And we could always move this forward if we need.
Right.
Ooh. Still wanting $1,000 for that little lathe. If it was $100, I'd probably buy it. This booth is just too expensive. Oh, they changed this one. $3. Old ink. I think it's an ink one. Yeah, ink one. That's a nice shovel. Not $15 nice, but you know. What the fuck? A crate tool. So that's a bit better. I like it.
Gives us all this room for anything big.
Then we can have that covered in little hooks to hold stuff.
Yep. Plus, we can put things across still.
Yep.
And I might just sell this. It'd be.
I think we should just sell it.
I like the verticalness of it right now, though.
Yeah.
Because we could put other things on display.
I just don't think that's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna work out too well with all that. The shelves.
I'll see.
Oh. $10. I think I'll get that. Jigsaw from the 1950s. Interesting. So we went back to my mom's warehouse to get the stuff from the previous video that I wasn't able to put in the antique shop booth. And we've gotten everything labeled and ready to go. We also got all these toys done, so it might sell okay. Usually about 50 cents a bag. And that'll be 50 cents for that little tractor.
Someone just bought the umbrella chair.
They just bought that?
Yeah.
Why?
I'd just been setting it up and I set it up behind here.
Nice. So we'll probably restock it later, but we'll catch up on all of these items in like 2 months or so, maybe 3 months, to see what's sold. We have everything numbered by batch, so we can note that it came to the booth in this video. So it's been a week now, and we've come back to check up on the booth, organize some things, but we've also brought a few things too. Not sure if I should hang up this or not.
Yeah. Does it have a hook to hang?
Yeah, it does. But it wouldn't hang very well.
Oh, to look nice.
I think we might want to put a prohibitively high price on that, because I might want to keep it. Let's do $12.
You know what?
Actually, I want 15. That way, if I end up not wanting it, I can lower the price. If I do want it though, $15 is a pretty good amount to persuade me to feel okay about selling it. I think that's pretty much it for now. Let's see what happens next. So it's now the next year. It's been about 5 months, and as you can see, the storage unit has cleaned up quite a bit. We've sold a good amount of things, but we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about what we sold in this video. So over the past 5 months, a good number of those things have sold. However, there are clear things that have not sold. For instance, that section of ladder, I believe we put it up for $2 and it still has not sold. So we might see about taking it off the wall and putting it near the front, because people might be pushed away from buying it because it's behind stuff. And so they'd have to remove things. Although that dresser sold, it finally sold after 5 months, for $10, which is not bad, but maybe it wasn't worth it to keep that around. But it is better to get rid of it and get money for it instead of burning it or something like that, so that's better. A lot of the other things have sold. The toys have really sold, did really well. We probably made about $20 off of all those toys from the barn, so I'm really happy about that. All of the shovels sold. Pretty much everything sold, so from this video itself, all the stuff in the video, even the stuff I didn't really show, we've probably made like $50 from it, which is not bad. It took like almost half a year to sell that, but I mean, hey, it can sit in the booth for a long time. We just need to work on better ways to pack everything in without making it seem like a liability, because some booths are so packed and precariously built up that you almost don't even want to walk into them, because then you're afraid that they're just going to all fall down. So it's a really fine line. It's a balance you have to play. Up till now, we've basically been able to make like half or 2/3 of the price of the booth. Actually, just this month in January or in February, we finally paid off the booth because we sold something big, but that's for a future video. We've been usually making about $15 to $25 per month, and a lot of the stuff in this video has helped out a lot, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, this is a good deal of stuff that we sold, but unfortunately we haven't been able to go back to the Third Street Market in a while because my mother took a second job, And so now our weekends are pretty much screwed up also. So I might start, I don't know, I'll find some way to start going over to Greenville. That's a 20-mile drive though. But I really need to get this, I need to get all this shit moving, you know? So, I don't know. There might not be as frequent of videos as I was thinking there was going to be. But either way, I want to definitely continue this series. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. See ya!